G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today is going to be a bit of a lawn video. I'm really ashamed to show you guys my lawn today. Let's just say top dressing before a heat wave was a bad idea. Basically what's happened is the lawn started to shoot through the top dressing, so we had like 1 centimeter of blade sticking through, and all the spots that were a bit thicker with top dress, those 1 centimeter blades wasn't enough to shade the soil from the sun, and it's actually just like caused these huge dead patches through the center of the lawn. But even though we have dead patches, we're going to run over it with the lawnmower. I probably won't go around it with the whippersnipper today. I only do whippersnipper every second mow. I probably should do it every mow, but I don't. And then I'm going to show you guys what products I want to put on it. So I'm pretty much trying to tick all the boxes. I'm using all the right products for the lawn, as in fertilizers, etc. The only box that's not ticked for me now is soil conditioning. Oh yeah, and by the way guys, I put a flower horn in the 8-foot and it's got 1 single sponge filter, so I really need to change that pretty quick. Obviously 1 fish in 1200 litres isn't going to be a huge drama. So we're throwing the catcher aside. We don't need a catcher where we're going. Reason for not running a catcher: A, I'm not cutting a lot off, and B, I'm trying to get the clippings back into the soil, see if we can get a bit more organics going. Alright guys, so just quickly, I'm no professional on lawns. If I say something and you think that I can do it better, definitely tell me, because I'm learning with you guys. I'm not teaching you guys. Anyway, I'm going to fill the mower up and we'll go out the front and have a look. Alright guys, so just to show you quickly, you can like see exactly where it burnt out, but I'm not losing hope yet. Look how green these patches are. I actually don't think it's that I put thicker top dressing anywhere. I think it's just because the reason I top dressed is because it wasn't looking too healthy, and these were definitely the suspect patches. I'm not really sure why, because it doesn't. I've done catch cups and I'm getting good like watering, and the lines don't actually line up with areas that would be suspect to lack of water. But if you look, I don't know if you can see it, you can see like the burnt to the crisp stuff, and then there's green shoots freshly shooting through all that. So I don't think it's going to take that long to come back. Obviously, like, look at the thickness of that. That would be ideal. We've also got some weeds starting to shoot through, so I really need to put my barricade. Oh no, I don't have barricade. I've got a Emergo or a Emergo. I'll show you a bit later. But I need to mow it because I don't want these healthy bits getting too long. So we're going to just mow it, even though it seems kind of pointless at this point in time. Alright guys, now it's mowed. It actually looks better now that I've mowed it. Maybe it's because like the green clippings have gone off into the dead bits, but alright, so I'm going all out with products. I want to try to get this to come back by Christmas, which is only 2 weeks away. So we've got dynamic lifter for, because I'm trying to get some soil health going. Liquid fertilizer, Seaweed Secrets, which is also an organic one. Humic acid, which I'm actually not sure what that does, but I got told to put it on. We've got our wetting agent, and then we've got iron and magnesium for colour, which is kind of pointless because the lawn is half dead. It's kind of pointless putting that on there, but I'm going to put it on there because I've got it, and it's just part of my routine. So this is going to be quite a timely process. Pretty much I've only got a Hortex, which is 500 mils. We're putting 1 litre of that on there. 1, 2, 1 litre, those 3 is 2 litres, oh no, let me rephrase, 1 litre, 1.5 litre, which is 3 bottles, and then that one is 0.5 a litre, so we're doing 2 litres total, so we're doing 4 bottles of this. Anyway, I'm going to get stuck into it and I'll chat to you guys after. Alright guys, we've got our first bottle full. That took a while. The magnesium shellac got chunks in it and I used a sock to put it through. 250 mils took me like 15 minutes. I really need to get a funnel with like chicken wire, or not chicken wire, like mesh inside it. But anyway, let's get stuck into this. Alright guys, bottle 1 down. Bottle 2 isn't even opened yet, it's a brand new bottle. I've only got 1 litre of Eco. I normally buy it in 5 litres, but I bought the whole pack and I still had half of a 5 litre, so I went with that. Alright guys, here we go. I do love the Hortex, but I do hate how small the bottle is. But I guess I don't know, it doesn't really matter. That's the bit the neighbour drives on, which is really struggling. She drives on it pretty much every day. I've actually been parking my car here to try and stop her, but I've kindly asked them to stop, and I really don't want to create a war with the neighbours because we're quite friendly at the moment, so that's my solution for now. I do need to get a cover for my camera, don't I? That sun glare is pretty intense. And you'll see I'm moving quite fast. I've actually got the Hortex set on its fastest setting, just because I've got a lot of products put down and I'm trying to cover good ground as quickly as I can. And I try to do like a crisscross, so we'll go this way and then the other way, kind of like if I was doing diamonds with a lawnmower. I do the same thing with my products. Anyway, I'm going to finish putting this on and I'll catch you guys after. Alright guys, so we're 4 bottles down. Was it 4 bottles? Yeah, I think it was 4 bottles. The dynamic lifter, it was too thick to suck through, so dynamic lifter ended up being like 3 bottles. So actually that makes it 5 bottles. Next up, I've got to replace this sprinkler head. Now, I have done this in this order on purpose because this means, let me throw that up there. This means that while I'm fixing the retic, we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We're getting a bit of extra water on top of all those products. I kind of did it in order of what I thought would burn the leaves. I did the dynamic lifter last because I thought that that was less likely to burn the leaves. Speaking of burning leaves, we need to quickly throw some water on these plants. I just put some straight dynamic lifter on them. Oh. So yeah, I don't want to burn these. Check this out guys, ready? Established green, dead. Not so established, but still green. These have been here for like 6 months. What the fuck happened to that plant? That ain't coming back. I don't know why I'm watering it. But anyway, I can't remember what they're called. I think Japanese box hedge rings a bell. I'm probably wrong, but they're like the cheapest hedge plant that you could buy. And I figured being a cheap plant, maybe it would be easy to keep alive. Turns out I'm wrong. Is that actually part of... Oh yeah, it's part of that plant. This plant actually looks really similar to a weed that's popping up out there, but obviously 10 times the size. Anyway, so now I'm going to fix this sprinkler. I'll see you guys. Well, I'll show you guys what sprinklers I'm running. If you've made it this far in this video, you must be interested in what's going on out here. Alright guys, so I've got Toro sprinklers with MP rotator heads. Now, one thing I've learned is don't wind the head too far. So I broke this one. I can't get the old filter out. So there we go. The way I broke it is this area here is only like 70 degrees and these sprinkler heads minimum are 90, and I tried to wind it too far and I broke something inside it. So now we've got a new one. Oh, did I put the filter in? Oh, looks like we're taking this off again. I'm having a shit afternoon, guys, but it is what it is. I don't even know which one's a new one, but they both look clean, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't know how to clock it yet, so I'll just turn it on and clock it. Try not to break these, guys, because they are like $18 each. You can get them for $10 each off eBay, but I didn't, so I just went into the Retic store, asked for 2 sprinklers. I bought one as the replacement and one as a spare, and it was near on $40. Safe to say, next time I need one, I'll be ordering them online. Alright, so pump's kicking off. Actually going to clean the filter after this, just to make sure it's a nice clean filter for tomorrow morning's water. I'm thinking about buying a couple more filters and running like three filters in parallel. Yeah, parallel is next to each other. So if I ran them in parallel, it would clog up in a third of 3 times. It would take 3 times the amount of time to clog up, is what I'm trying to say. Guys, did I put the old head back on? Oh no. Alright. So we've just gone to the minimum distance and we just leave it at that. It does mean it sprays the footpath a bit, and the car a little bit, which the missus hates. I really want to put a ceramic coating on the car so the water drops off it a bit better, but that's better. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's lawn vid, guys. I think I'll do another lawn vid in another fortnight, because that's when the next product application will be, and hopefully in a fortnight it's pretty good green coverage, because that's Christmas, and my main goal is I wanted this looking good for Christmas. We originally were having Christmas here with the family, but it looks like it's moved, but I think I'm still setting Christmas as my goal, to have some nice lawn. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more just down there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.